WCAX Channel 2 Sports, sponsored by Xfinity.
Greetings from Thunder Road in Barrie. It was the final Thursday night of June, and everyone in here saw a little bit of history at the High Banks. A hazy night atop Quarry Hill, the late model division, featuring a familiar face on the front row. Phil Scott didn't start on the pole in this one, but it would not take him long to blow Cody Schoolcraft off the line and take a lead he would hold for a good long while after that. The Governor had that lead for about 35 laps, but eventually the old gun would run into a bit of a challenge from the young kid. Lapped traffic would slow the 14 car down, and the 15-year-old would take advantage. Caden Fisher hanging around the outside until the 18 car was able to sneak in front and take over the initiative. The caution flag would come out a couple of times in this one, first for defending champion Chris Pelkey, and then for Scott himself. But none of it would faze Fisher. The 18 car able to hold off a late charge from Brandon Lanfear in the 16 as Fisher holds on for his first career win in the division. At just 15 years old, Caden Fisher becomes the youngest ever late model winner at Thunder Road.
Yeah, this is really cool to be able to be one of the winners in the late models. Not everyone gets to do this, and grateful for that. Super exciting, and I'm very grateful to be here and be able to do this, and thanks to Thunder Road for letting young kids my age race.
In the Tigers, it was the second leg of the Myers Triple Crown Series, 75 laps to the checkered flag. This one was admittedly a bit stop and start. Caution flags all over the place in the first half of the race, but by lap 40, Jason Pelkey in the 64 car able to take the initiative. He would hold off a horde of challengers from there. Mike McCaskill giving him the toughest test much of the way in that number 3 car, but he never could quite get to the outside. Sam Karen, the defending champion, would end up getting by McCaskill, but he couldn't quite catch up to Pelkey either. Those two, Karen and Pelkey, now unofficially tied in the Tiger points race, but on this night it was Pelkey taking the checkers, his second victory of the season. The street stocks was a battle the whole way. Chris Davis in the 69 car starting on the pole. He would have to fend off a fierce challenge from Dean Switzer in the 16. Switzer pushing to the outside, trying to find some space, but Davis expertly cutting him off the whole way. The yellow flag would come out late to give Switzer one more shot, but Davis able to hold off a slight bump. Eventually, Jeffrey Martin able to get by Switzer, but it's Davis holding on for the win, his second career checkered flag and first of the season.